Leroy, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
What stood out about the offensive play against UTEP when you looked back at it? Any big takeaways?
Takeaways: we finally made the plays that were presented. We stayed together and believed in our quarterback and our offensive coordinator and did what we knew we could do all year that we just weren't achieving it.
What did it mean for you personally to get a little more involved in the passing game, especially on that first drive?
Personally, it was motivating. I just wanted to get my team going the best way I could. But to me, it doesn't really matter either way. If I'm blocking for Sincere to score a touchdown or catching the ball for a first down, as long as we can help the team get better.
How do you feel physically? Coach Traylor was telling us you've been a little banged up recently.
I'm pretty good. I've been banged up here and there, but that's just a part of the process of going through a season, especially at the position I play and how I play, very physical. It's a part of the game. I've done it all my life.
I guess partly because of that, we saw a lot of Oscar Cardinal in this game. We hadn't seen as much of him before. How did you feel about how he played, and what does he bring to your team?
Oh, fantastic. Oscar, he's bigger than me, probably about the same strength as me, and can run like me and Gavin. Our room is really deep. We're pretty stacked, and we believe in all of them, top to nine.
How are you and the other tight ends impacted by all the shuffling we've seen on the offensive line? Does that mess with communication or anything, or how does that touch you guys?
No, we like to take a lot of pride in that. So let's say when the offensive line went down probably 3 games ago, we took it upon ourselves to make sure we could help the communication and see things like safeties rotating and blitz and pressures that they wouldn't be able to see just to help even more. It just made us believe in each other a little bit more and work together.
Were you happy with the overall protection up front between the tight ends and offensive lines in this game, especially given some of the challenges the unit faced?
Oh, absolutely. As many hits we can take off of Frank as possible, then it's better. The healthier we can keep him, the better he wants to play.
How about Frank individually? What did you see from him in this game? It was one of his more productive games statistically.
Frank was Frank. That's the Frank we know and love. We see him every day in practice making those same plays, those same passes, those same runs, those same reads. He played pretty good. We got to keep him clean and make sure he can do that all the time.
He and the coaches have talked about how he's kind of been able to take more control of the offense over time. Is it different from the start of the year in terms of like checks he can make or things he can call out for you guys?
No, I think it's just finding that groove and rhythm and what you're comfortable with and actually having a mastery of the offense. Like once you know the ins and outs, you can know where to check or what protections to check to get yourself a better look.
Yeah, you mentioned that groove and the rhythm that he's in. It feels like, and he says as much, that his confidence is really growing over time. How have you seen that change, and what impact does that have?
Having it, when he has confidence, we'll have it. We go as our quarterback goes. It's a really good thing to have Frank being as confident and playing as well as he is. It helps all of us be a lot better and helps us win games.
JJ?
Hey Leroy, how are you?
Pretty good, JJ.
Hey, what did it mean for you guys to have those 600 yards of offense? Is the confidence in the offense growing?
Yeah, especially coming off of that terrible loss where we didn't score any points. It was 3 to I forgot the defensive score, but we knew our backs were against the wall and we let our team down and we came together and finally showed our defense how great they can be. We can be as well.
What do you know about Southern Miss? What are some of the things you guys are looking at?
They're extremely physical, like they always have been. They're a heavy in the box type of team. Their secondary is pretty good too, but we think we match up with them pretty well, especially with the physicality. That's what we like to bring to the table. This triangle right here, actually.
They've had a pretty rough season. How do you guys not get too overconfident headed into this game?
By focusing on us more than them. We know that if we play our best and we play our cleanest, we're good enough to beat anybody.
You guys are on the cusp of 6 wins. Is that important for you guys?
Just winning in general is important. I know that the 6 win bowl game is like a really big thing right now for everybody, but we're really focused on just doing what we do. We knew we could win out at the beginning of the year. We kind of set that tempo. We came out and won 3 games. We had a little injuries banged up here and there, but we just want to do our job, trust the process, and everything.
Greg?
I know last year was a little bit tough for you guys just in terms of the wins and losses. Would it mean a little extra personally for you to put together a winning season to get to 6 wins given some of the struggles that this program has faced recently?
Oh, absolutely. Having this program being as young as it is, it's 10 years. We want to be the first to do everything. We just set the record in yards. We want to be able to go to a bowl game. We want to have the best record. We want to do all those things, but we know it starts with winning today.
Do you guys feed off the idea that maybe not as much is expected of you, or that people wouldn't have thought that you could have this level of success with a new staff in this first season?
Absolutely, we take it as disrespect. We know we are. We've always had athletes. We've always had good coaches. We just didn't have the right leader at the time to put us in that area. And now we do. And as y'all can see, we're pretty good.
And is it especially exciting to know this early on in that process that you guys are already thriving? What does that mean for future seasons? How does that set you up going forward?
It's just setting that the standard and the pillar that we want. We're not there yet. Nowhere close. 6 isn't enough for us. 5 isn't enough. Or if we win 8, it's not enough. We want to win. We want to win. That's all we want to do. And we want to have that standard there to where it can get to where we need to be.